Although Jennie from BLACKPINK is no stranger to the spotlight, her latest attire choices at the Ruby the Experience event have provoked a contentious discussion among fans and online users. Jennie, who is well known for her daring and self-assured fashion sense, has always pushed the envelope with her attire. But this time, her audacious styles have garnered both praise and criticism. Jennie's outfit has become the focus of attention, with anything from translucent bodysuits to revealing bras and extremely short skirts. Korean audiences appear to have conflicting opinions about her bold fashion choices, while followers throughout the world are praising her. What was Jennie's response to the criticism then? Did she alter her look in response to criticism? What does this indicate about the disparities in dress demands among cultures? As we delve further into Jennie's fashion scandal, her answer, and its implications for her as a global icon, make sure to stay tuned until the very end of this video. You don't want to miss this, I promise. Jennie looked really stunning in her attire at the Ruby the Experience concert. Every outfit was intended to create a statement, highlighting her self-assurance and distinct sense of fashion. Jennie's clothing selections were daring, seductive, and unabashedly rebellious, ranging from bodysuits made of thin, sheer material to bras worn with high-waisted skirts. Her worldwide followers adored these clothes since they accentuated her body and gave her the freedom to express herself on stage. Many saw Jennie's dress choices as a celebration of self-expression and body acceptance, demonstrating her willingness to defy expectations and start her own trends. Jennie's bold appearance did not, however, win over everyone. Her attire appeared to be more difficult for Korean audiences to accept. In a society that frequently values modesty, Jennie's skimpy clothing provoked controversy and criticism. While some online users thought her attire was too provocative and unsuitable for public appearances, others contended that her fashion was too westernized and out of step with traditional Korean values. This disagreement swiftly became a popular issue on the internet, with both supporters and detractors expressing their viewpoints on social media. Jennie said nothing about it in spite of the criticism. She didn't publicly reply to the criticism or directly address the matter on her social media accounts. Rather, she decided to let her behavior do the talking. Fans observed a little, but noteworthy alteration in her attire during her March 10th performance in New York. Jennie donned a deep-necked red corset-inspired shirt and shorts with an American flag design. Although it was still sultry and fashionable, the ensemble was a little more subdued than her earlier looks. The shirt was the ideal mix of bold and sophisticated, highlighting her bigger breast and petite waist without exposing too much skin. Not everyone missed this change in her attire. Fans saw right away that Jennie appeared to be paying attention to the criticism she was getting. She demonstrated that she understood the criticism and was prepared to make changes without sacrificing her sense of style by somewhat reducing her appearance. Her ability to adjust while remaining true to herself was praised by both Korean and international followers for her decision. Fans praised the picture of Jennie boldly displaying her form from a frontal perspective as one of her best appearances to date. The debate over Jennie's attire brings to light the disparities in fashion standards between cultures. In one region of the world, something that is seen brave and empowering could be viewed as excessively exposed or unsuitable. Being a worldwide celebrity, Jennie must carefully manage these distinctions by striking a balance between her own sense of style and the demands of her wide range of admirers. Although it's not an easy undertaking, Jennie has consistently shown that she is capable of handling the challenge. Jennie's capacity to always remain true to herself is one quality that makes her stand out. She always exudes confidence and grace, regardless of whether she is dressed boldly or more subtly. She is so well liked in the entertainment sector for this reason, among others. Her fans respect her for listening to criticism and making necessary corrections, and they admire her for being authentically herself. The controversy around Jennie's attire also brings up significant issues regarding the demands placed on female celebrities. In addition to being held to unattainable ideals of modesty and beauty, women in the spotlight are frequently subjected to harsher criticism for their wardrobe choices. Jennie's circumstance serves as a reminder that famous people are still people, and as such, they ought to be free to express themselves without worrying about criticism or condemnation. Since fashion is ultimately a means of self-expression, everyone ought to be allowed to wear whatever makes them feel good about themselves. It's evident from the ongoing discussion about Jennie's wardrobe choices that she serves as a role model for many people in addition to being a fashion hero. Fans respect her for her ability to take criticism well and her readiness to change without losing her identity. Jennie never fails to make an impression, whether she's wearing a more modest ensemble or a bold, daring one. There is more to this narrative that you should know, so before we close up, I want to remind you to watch this video through to the end. We'll talk about how Jennie's dress choices show her development as an artist and what it implies for her career. Therefore, don't go just yet. Jennie's career in showbiz has been nothing short of extraordinary. She has continuously pushed limits and established new benchmarks for performance and fashion, both in her solo pursuits and since her first appearance as a member of BLACKPINK. She has become a trendsetter due to her willingness to try new looks and take chances, encouraging followers everywhere to value their uniqueness and express themselves without restraint. Another instance of how Jennie continues to defy expectations and reinterpret what it means to be a worldwide sensation is the latest issue over her attire. Others view her as a trailblazer who isn't scared to violate the norms and forge her own path, while others may criticize her for being overly brazen. Jennie is an interesting figure in the industry because of this contradiction. She is a cultural icon who embodies self-expression, empowerment, and confidence in addition to being a singer and performer. It's obvious that Jennie's style choices will continue to play a significant role in defining who she is as an artist. She always makes a statement and creates a lasting impression, regardless of whether she is dressed boldly or more conservatively. What distinguishes her from others in the industry and cemented her reputation as a fashion legend is her ability to strike a balance between aggressiveness and grace. The controversy surrounding her attire also serves as a reminder of how crucial cultural awareness and comprehension are. Being a well-known artist worldwide, Jennie has admirers from many backgrounds, each with their own ideals and standards. It can be difficult to navigate these differences, but Jennie has demonstrated that it is possible to accept other people's viewpoints while remaining true to oneself. This lesson is applicable to all facets of life and goes beyond fashion. In conclusion, Jennie's response to the criticism regarding her attire demonstrates her professionalism and maturity. She decided to listen to criticism and make minor adjustments without sacrificing her unique approach, rather than snapping or getting defensive. Fans praised her for this strategy, which also demonstrated her willingness to develop and change as an artist. Without a question, Jennie will keep pushing boundaries and encouraging others to follow in her footsteps as she continues to shine on the international scene. We appreciate you staying through the entire video. For more updates, remember to like, share, and subscribe if you thought this information was useful. Let's continue the discussion in the space provided for comments below. What do you think of Jennie's style choices? Do you believe she did a good job of handling the criticism? Let's encourage one another in promoting positivity by exchanging thoughts. Be careful and keep checking back for additional information until the next time.